they cannot even guarantee when the repair person's gonna come in?
That's right. That's right.
Well,
well, now
they threatened to remove the shed cabin off our property.
headed to the ranch.
Hey everyone, we had our shed cabin delivered
Yes.
a few weeks ago, and when they delivered it, it was very exciting because we finally got it in the ranch, but there were several issues with the building.
Right.
The delivery was very smooth and nice, but the building itself was
had a few flaws.
Had some issues.
Yes.
Definitely. However, they did promise that they're going to have the repair person come in, so we're going to get that done. So hopefully all the repairs will be fixed and we'll have a really nice
shed cabin. Yes.
What are the issues that we saw?
Well, one of the main issues we had there was the door wasn't aligned correctly, so they're going to come in and get that straightened out.
It is not closing.
No.
I don't know how that passed inspection, because when they delivered that, they should have checked that it was able to close.
That's correct.
I don't know, what happened, but that was just really unacceptable.
Right. So with that being the case, the other thing that we found that we needed replaced was the screens. We got 3 screens that need to be replaced.
3 screens that had holes in it.
Yes.
And so if you don't really pay attention to
look for the details.
Yeah. We would have
accepted screens with holes and insects coming in.
That's right. And then we would have to replace the screens ourselves.
That's right.
Can you imagine doing that on a new
I cannot imagine having
cabin?
to do that. No. Having to do repairs myself.
It will be easy to repair them.
It can be done, but here's
why buy something
brand new.
Exactly?
Yes.
Pay all that money for something that is.
Well, we pay for brand new, so we want to make sure we get brand new.
That's right.
Yeah.
And those were not tiny holes. They were
like
big holes.
No, those were big holes.
The other one was paint.
The paint peeling off. They pulled off some tape.
Okay, we're not talking about small scratches here.
Large as my hand.
We're talking about paint peeling off.
Yes.
I mean, that should not happen to a brand new.
No, should not happen. So they're going to come in and correct that as well at the same time. And then we have a stud. They used a bad piece of wood as one of our studs in the wall, and they're going to have to replace that because it just looks pretty ratty, if you want to know the truth, guys.
Yeah, like they ran out of material and they just like, hey, let's just pick up this stud and put it over there.
Yeah, that's right.
It was not good.
Not good at all.
And if we did not go stud by stud, we would have missed it.
Yes.
Now, good thing when we did our inspection, we look around and we're like, that one is a really bad one. I mean, there were several ones that you can see, but we can pass it up as, hey, maybe it's just a rustic look or a cabin-looking thing. But this is a bad one.
This was a very bad one.
Like, it was a spare one that was just put in there.
That's right.
Like, they just put it there. You can see it. I want to give them another chance.
Yeah.
They've been very nice to us during the process of our purchase.
True, they have.
They had a really good promo during Christmas, so that made us really want to buy their product. The price, as well as the sample products that they had on their lot, plus the customer service.
Yes.
But during the delivery, that was a different story.
That was. So,
we paid 50% down payment for this 12 by 24 shed cabin.
That's right.
We have 50% left balance.
That's correct.
And it was due upon delivery. However, with all those issues,
we wanted to make sure
that they fix it first before they, before we
sign off and say the delivery was complete.
Because even the delivery time got extended.
That's right.
And when we asked them when they're going to have the repair person come in, they also cannot tell us.
They could not.
So we did not want to pay the rest of the balance if they cannot even guarantee when the repair person's going to come in.
That's right.
Well,
now
they threatened to remove the shed cabin off our property. Poor delivery guy, Simon, he was fantastic.
He was.
And he
and his partner were very good.
Very fantastic.
Good, very professional.
He was right there, like, didn't know what to do because he's being instructed to pull the shed off our property. Eventually, another person called us, and actually apologized.
That's correct.
For all for the situation, and actually said that they're going to make it right.
That's right.
For us. They're going to fix the issues and also let us pay only after
After it's completed.
The repairs have been completed. That calmed things down.
Yeah, they definitely
because at first we were being told, well, if you don't pay the balance, then we're going to have
Remove
the
our
delivery
shed,
person remove the shed off your property.
No. Wrong
I'm
answer.
like,
Wrong
"Whoa."
answer. You got half the money.
You
Let's
get half the
make sure
money.
you take care of it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Because if we actually opted for the rent to own, we wouldn't have to pay until March.
That's right.
And I'm
They
like,
wouldn't have gotten a penny from us.
that's right. And I mean, can you imagine if it's rent to own, it would have been fine.
Yes.
But then we paying for it, cash purchase.
That's right.
You are being threatened to. So it was not a good response at that time. But I am so happy that they made it right. So I want to give them props for that. I think they realized the error of their ways, that instead of threatening their customers of pulling the shed out of our property,
Right.
that they should fix the errors.
That's right.
Because
That's
a brand new shed should not look like that.
right. No, not at all.
Not only that, the biggest issue actually was they did not follow the design.
That's right. They did not.
That was the biggest one.
the biggest problem.
They did offer to move the railing, but then we would have to ask the delivery person to come back again and move it.
and move it again.
Because at that time, we just made an executive decision, a last minute decision to say, hey, now that the entry is on a different side of the porch, we would have to move it back.
Yes, we had to move it back 4 feet.
And to the right.
And to the right.
So now, if you actually look from our driveway, our shed cabin is not facing it. It's kind of
It's kind of
in the corner, like peeping to the side.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can live with that. But we just want them to fix things.
That's right.
I guess lesson learned is for us to really check and recheck several times, asking for the delivery and asking if everything's gonna be okay. And we were told to trust the process, and we did. There were some pros and cons.
That's right.
I think the lesson here is, number one, really do your research.
Really do your research.
Really
That's right.
follow up with them, even if they get upset about you always following up. Just keep following up. And two, don't sign off on something until you really inspected every single stud, every single trim, and every single paint there. Especially all the screens and windows, because those are big issues.
Those are.
Anyway, I headed off to the ranch, and we will be staying there again on our shed. This is going to be our second time to stay in there. And hopefully we had some mishaps on the first time, but this time we're prepared. This time we're ready.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.